Big City Life. Hola, amigos. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well today. We are about to get going here. Let me go. I'm going to go ahead and turn down my music volume just slightly. Game should be going. We are good to go. Heck yeah, Celtic Moon coming in right away with 6 months of sub support. Thank you so very much for that. Much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and get the GPS set up here. Go auto width, we'll go flip, and then we'll go center on us. Said center on us, there we go, and we'll lock on, and we're gonna go. I left off right here. This is exactly where I left off last time, so there you go. Drive-by dad jokes. MC Hammer got Employee of the Month at the museum. Everyone knows why. You can't touch this. Drive-by dad jokes, fantastic account to have. I don't know if you're hanging around or if you just drive by, but I appreciate the dad joke. Appreciate that. Vesta, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Celtic Moon, of course. Derek, how's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. If you would, drop some hearts in the chat. If you're watching later on YouTube, drop some down in the comments below for the resub. Thank you so very much. Oh, it's Cloyd. Dude, it's fantastic. That's a fantastic account, by the way. Oh, man. So it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't have surprised me if it was a Twitch account that they literally just hop around to people's chats and drop dad jokes. Honestly, because that's what that sounds like, and that's a brilliant idea, honestly. Drop by dad jokes. I love it. I love it. I hope you're doing well, Cloyd. Good to see you. Good to see you. It wouldn't surprise me at all, honestly, if that was the case. Good stuff there. Oh, so we're back farming on the sugar farm here. We got everything harvested last time. I think this time I said I got to check real quick because I haven't looked. I think I said I was going to keep moving stuff over. Oh yeah, that's something we need to do right there. We got to go get some more sugar beet put in. And I think our trailer's already sitting over there. We're gonna put some more sugar beet in for cut sugar beet, and we're still on the same day we left off on the harvest. So we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, we're gonna get some more sugar beet put in. It's out. It's out of sugar beet to cut up. There we go. Let's go grab some. We are going to need a bigger trailer at some point. And I said once we got to 125,000, we're going to buy that new plot of land, which we haven't bought yet. Just kind of update everybody on everything real quick. We're going to buy we're going to buy area 22 there because we can't afford anything else. I'd love to have number 1 right here. This would be fantastic, but can't afford it yet. It looks like it's going to be mostly silty clay, though, because this is silt clay right here at the very top of my field, and that kind of goes over into here. And if this is silt clay up here, I'm hoping that maybe some of this is good land to have, but it's not looking good, honestly. It's not looking good. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can work all that out, though. Maybe. Maybe we can work all that out. That was the idea behind the name. Dude, it's a brilliant idea, honestly. It's a brilliant idea. You do it when you get bored? That's great. Drop in, throw a dad joke out, and then take off. I love it. Sugar beets. Sugar beets. Sugar cane. No, we want sugar beet. Sugar beet. There we go. The worst thing about living next door to MC Hammer is the constant DIY noise. I shouted stop. But if anything, that made it worse. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's good stuff. Oh, man. The dad jokes. Bone, how's it going, buddy? I hope you're doing well. For everybody that was over on YouTube with me, I appreciate you joining me over on Twitch as well. Means the world to me. One of these days I'll be able to dual stream everything all at the same time. That'd be great if Twitch would get rid of their exclusivity clause. There are people that break those rules. I choose not to. I stay within the parameters of the Twitch TOS. And no, I'm not calling out any names. Just saying I know people that do it. Irony is the opposite of wrinkly. Oh man, those are so good. They're so good. I think last time, I haven't looked at the story yet, but I think last time we leased everything we would need to be able to do this. except for the plow. And I'm probably going to have to hang on to the stuff for an extra day, which is going to hurt a little bit. But in the long run, I think we'll be okay. We have sugar we can sell right now, so. Doing good, but you only had me for a short time. Well, I mean, yeah, you got to get off work and drive home eventually, right? That seems to reason. Seems to reason. We'll go ahead and fill this one up, and then we'll come back and get one more load because it's going to take this whole trailer as well. It takes 2 trailers, and then we'll have another trailer sitting there waiting because it does a lot per hour. So it does a lot per hour. I did not get to do what I said I was going to do last week. I said I was going to take that thing and modify how much you can dump into it. And I want to modify it to hold 200,000 or something, 250,000, whatever I can modify it to do. So I may work on that a little bit in the morning. Well, no, I can't in the morning. I got to record Dinkum. If you guys aren't watching our Pixel Deuce Plays channel, we have a new series started on Dinkum, Animal Crossing / Harvest Moon / Stardew Valley stuff. Very cool, very fun little game. You guys may want to go check that out. Is the music loud for anybody else? It's just me. I'm just going to turn it down a bit here. There you go. Seems like it's pretty loud, though. But yeah, that's on Pixel Deuce Plays channel. Comes out on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm going to be recording my new episode tomorrow. I've done a little bit of grinding off recording there just to try to get a few more logs and stuff gathered up. Cutting wood, that kind of thing. It takes a little while to do all that kind of stuff, so. Irony of life, the doctor hopes you fall ill. The police hopes you become a criminal. The lawyer hopes you get into trouble. The priest wants you to get married. The coffin maker wants you dead. Only a thief wishes you prosperity in life. I mean, that is some serious irony right there, yeah. That's some serious irony, yeah. I like it. I like it. I don't think I've ever heard that either. That's good stuff there. Oh, the fun part is I think we've already done the other field over there. I think it's already been cultivated. Oh, it definitely has. Yeah, it's been cultivated. Sweet. All right, so we just got this little bit right here to go. We can sell some sugar, and then we can try to buy that new piece of land. We're going to need a plow too, though, which is fine. We can get a plow for pretty much nothing. We'll empty what we can empty, and then we'll hold the rest. I want to see what we got leased here. Go look and see. Yeah, we don't have a plow lease. That's okay, though. We can do that. That's no problem. All right, let's get this finished up. Yeah, this up here at the top where there's no rocks, that's silty clay, and I'm worried because that field way over there is silty clay that all this is going to be the same. I really hope it's not, but I feel like it's going to be for some reason. I feel like it will be, and I don't want it to be, but I feel like it's going to be.
Welcome back.
Tater Salad, there's a name we ain't seen in a little while. How you been doing, buddy? Welcome back for 18 months of sub support. Much appreciated. 18 months in a row. Heck yeah, man. Throw some hearts and plunders, some sub hypes in chat. Tater Salad, thank you, buddy. Hope everything is well. Hope everything is good over there in Denmark for you. Thank you guys for showing some love. Tater Salad. Not the only one subbing today. Celtic Moon dropped her resub early on, right before the stream started, actually. I was about to hit go live and I heard it. I heard it come through. I was like, oh, okay. I'm good. Good deal, man. Good to hear, buddy. Yeah, everything's good on my end. I can't speak for everybody, but yeah, we hope everybody's doing well these days. Hope everybody's doing well. Did you find your message? I did, True. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you said something. I did, man. True dropping me a $50 care package over on PayPal. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for that PayPal drop. Much appreciated, buddy. It's little things like that that are gonna buy that next key light air that I need. Tater salad flushing 20 2,000. I was about to say 20 bits. It's 2,000 bits. Thank you, man. Squeezing them on out. We heard you. There's no need to deny it. We know it was you, sir. We know it was you. Thank you for the 2,000 bits. Much appreciated. Yeah, true. I appreciate that, buddy. That's gonna go toward the key light air. I need a second one, so I actually need a third one, but I haven't got the second one yet. So we will, though. We will. I'm slowly working on things, slowly, but money is very tight, so I appreciate it. Yeah, we heard you squeeze it out there, Tater. You can't deny it. We heard it. I'm going to leave this here because I may actually need this. If I can sell enough sugar to buy that new piece of land, we're going to need it, actually. Because we're going to need to cultivate some new area there. I'm going to go ahead and drop some more sugar beets in because I know it'll probably take a few more. Then we're going to go move some sugar around, and then we're going to go grab the stuff from the store that we need, which would be, I think, the rock picker next. I think it'd just be the rock picker next. We're gonna do that. Oh, I didn't hold a whole lot at all, did it? All right, there we go. Let's see if we can move some sugar around for some money. I think our sugar mover equipment is already sitting over here. And yeah, that's what it is. Sugar mover equipment, which would just be our sprayer. So if you're into realism, you may want to look away for a minute. I know what you're thinking. Well, why do you have manual attach and everything on? Just because I like it. I like manual attach. I think it's fun. I think manual attach is good stuff. Alright. Sugar mover attachment in. Oh, hang on. Drop it down. That way it's hitting the bottom of the pallet there. Sugar mover attachment connected. I think it got hung on some rocks there.
That's a new follower.
Come on. Up we go. That's close enough, you know. So, Gio, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. There we go. Sugar mover attachment working perfectly. We can go ahead and just fold it back up for now. That was all of it. So we'll go ahead and go get the rock picker because we're going to need it anyway. There we go. Go get the rock picker. We'll go ahead and get some rocks picked. And we'll be able to move on, hopefully. I'm hoping we can get to that 120,000 and still have money left over, which we're constantly producing sugar, so we're constantly going to have money. Oh, guys, we didn't throw plungers at tater salad. We got to throw plungers at tater salad for the bits. I don't know how we stopped that, but we got to do it. Got to throw some plungers at tater salad for that. There we go. Tater salad, get us started. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. 2,000 plungers for 2,000 bits. I appreciate you, buddy. I didn't want our tradition to get broken there because I forgot. We have a habit of throwing plungers at people that are nice around here. Heck yeah, I like it. I like to see it. I like to see it. That's good stuff right there. So yeah, next week on Twitch we'll be rotating back in Farm Sim Network. I don't know which day yet because I need to check the dates and see when winter's gonna be because we're not gonna be doing anything during winter, of course. But yeah, next week we'll be rotating back in the Farm Sim Network for the first time in a while, and we'll also be rotating back in the community farm a bit too. So it should be lots of fun. Should be lots of fun. Getting some rotation back instead of just sugarcane farming here the whole time, or sugar farming, I guess. So Farm Sim Network is going to take a little more work because it's a lot by myself. I got about 40 acres there, I think. So
Welcome back.
Tater Salad gifting a tier 1 sub to Drive By Dad Jokes. Nice, Chloe. There you go. Enjoy those emotes with the Drive By Dad Jokes account. Much appreciated, Tater Salad, for the gifted sub. Throw some more hearts and plungers and sub hypes in chat. Much appreciated. You only have 100,000 left in the bank loan. Oh, on the community server? Nice. That's good. That's very good. We're knocking it down then, huh? Heck yeah. Just dancing with the music here. Don't mind me. Yeah, it's real good. We get that done and we can get that loan paid off. We can start working on getting some flour processed via the grain processing unit. All right. I think I'm going to go this way on this one. I think it just works out better like this. Go ahead and unfold. I think this thing has a 10,000 liter limit, so I should be able to... you know what, also, we're going to go to the other field and start, I think. We're going to start over there. Let's start over there. We're going to start on the cumbersome field over there. I call it that because it's very awkward to get around, honestly. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. I made it out alive. We're fine. So this rock picker is, it was made by Impact7 here on Twitch. IMPAKT_7. He's got lots of good mods out there. Go check him out. Good content creator, good modder. I like this thing. It's a little bit OP, so. What's in the middle of a sneezing fit? Sneezing fits are not fun. I have them from time to time. I don't just sneeze once. I sneeze like 4, 5, 6 times in a row. Kind of annoying, to be honest. All right, Bone, have a good one, buddy. See you, dude. Thanks for jumping over and hanging out with us for a few minutes anyway. Appreciate you. Not really any rocks down there, is there? All right, we'll kind of cut around the outside. Kind of get this outside rail here. I don't think that was stones. I think that was a kind of a spot on the ground there. Like there's a few spots here that it won't let me actually. It looks like it won't plow or anything. I don't know what it's doing exactly, but. Doing something weird anyway. Like sometimes it's out in the middle of the field too, not just on the edge. It's kind of weird. Yeah, right there. See it? Back up. It's on the edge of the field there, right behind the boom arm that sticks out. It's like grass, but it gets planted. So I don't know what it is. It may just be a graphical thing. I really have no idea. I really have no clue what that is. All right, I'm just gonna set cruise and we'll just run to the other end and we'll start running our back and forth here, I reckon. You've been sneezing for the past 3 minutes. Wow, dude. That's impressive. That's impressive. Mine don't last that long. Mine are 4 or 5 in a row and then I'm good. And I may not have any field on this, in this line right here past that. I don't think I do, actually. Okay. Well, we'll just loop back around right here and get whatever we can get here then. Yeah, we'll go here with it. I know I've got more field up there on that end with this run, so. All right. Get this rock picking done. Maybe we'll have some more sugar processed we can sell. Maybe we can get up to, we're only making like 2. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow. Sadly, I'm gonna have to keep that equipment for an extra day, I think. It's gonna be tomorrow before I can buy the field. But we'll have plenty of sugar tomorrow, so I won't have to worry about going negative or running out of money or anything. Having that extra field, though, will give us plenty of sugar beets, no matter what the condition of the field is. If it's bad, whatever. That'll give us plenty of sugar beets, so we won't have to run out anytime soon. But I do need to modify that sugar beet processor to hold like 100,000, 200,000. I think I'm gonna do 200,000 if I can figure out how to do it at all. I think I'm gonna do it so it holds 200,000 liters, because right now it holds 24,000 liters, so it's processing 8,000 an hour. So about 4 hours, it's done. Because it holds a little more than 24,000. About 4 hours, it's finished. And I gotta go put more in there. 4 hours in game is not a whole lot either. So. Gotta get that done. But for now, we'll keep doing what we're doing. That's all we can really do. I mean, the only other thing I could think of is putting a silo over there close, and then just running a conveyor pipe between them or something. That might work. That might not even work. I don't know for sure, to be honest. It might not actually take it, because it's a conveyor pipe. So I don't know. Maybe we need a root crop. Maybe if we had root crop storage, we could do that. I'm not real sure now. I'm trying to figure out a way to automate it if I leave it the way it is. I don't think there's a good way to make that happen, though. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at some point. Get all these stones up. We make us some more lime. Be good to go. For lime, anyway. We dumped a lot of hours by accident, so I got to try to get my lime built back up here. When I turn around, I'll show you what we got going on for lime production, though, if you haven't seen this map yet, what I'm doing. We have some production stuff happening. Oh, God. Saving content. Every time I open it. So we have some production going on here for lime. Put stones in, water in, you get lime out. We have a sugar beet processor. It processes sugar beet into cut sugar beet, and for every 1 sugar beet you get 1.1 cut sugar beet, 0.3 slurry, and 0.05 stones. So it's not a whole lot of stones, but we were getting the stones out of the deal. So those stones are going directly over to our lime production, plus whatever we get off the field. So should get plenty of lime back up in no time, really. And then also we're getting slurry out of it. So eventually, when I have enough money to get the John Deere Precision Farming slurry spreader, we won't have to buy fertilizer. But that thing's like 200,000 plus the boom arms for it's another 100,000. So it's quite expensive. But ideally, that's what I'm working toward. So that's what I'm working toward. And it's kind of a slow go because I spent some money in really bad ways at the beginning of this farm. So I put myself at a deficit, extreme deficit. The next single player series I do is going to be hardcore survival mod or whatever it's called, the survival mod. That'll be my next single player series, and that should be very entertaining because I'm not good at this game when it comes to actually playing realistic. So it should be entertaining if nothing else. No leases, no extras, no loans, no nothing. Should be fairly interesting to watch, I think. Yeah, see, if we had gotten the regular stone picker, we would still be going, and we would have had to empty already. So that's a good thing about this big old Impact John Deere stone picker right here. That field is done. All right, on to the next one. And also, it goes really fast when you're picking up stones too. So. Well, we are more than likely going to be working into the dark here further because I got to try to get as much done as possible. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Bob, I appreciate that that info and hold your own. That's gonna help out a lot because I was kind of confused on when stuff was respawning. So. We'll go ahead and start right here by this spot, and then we'll move on around. And if we have more sugar processed, we may use the boom arms on this thing, so I don't have to unload the other one. Or unfold the other one, rather. Let's see. Let's move that over to right there. Yep, that'll work. Oh, we gotta turn it back on, I guess. That would probably help too, wouldn't it? There you go, turn it back on and lower it. Both of those. Oh, hey, what are you doing? We're not locked on. Lock on that GPS. Gotta get the lock on that GPS. Yeah, I remember a lot of stones up here. Look at that. Like a gravel pit. There we go. Oh, but it turned the lights off. It got dark quick there, didn't it? Which it looks like we got some rain moving in too. Well, hopefully we can at least get this part done. I'm gonna accrue quite a bit of leasing fees because we're keeping all this through the night. So that's the idea anyway. We'll keep it all tonight. Oh, yep. There's one more in there. Alright, so there's like 1,200 more maybe. Tater salad flushing another 1,000 bits. Throw some plungers at him. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Get some plungers in chat. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. With 4 days off, you're up to craft a control panel? Yeah, I did some grinding, Bob. I've got the money to buy the boat hull, so I'll be working toward that pretty soon. Thursday, I think. Thursday we're gonna jump back on Hold Your Own, so. should get that, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good to go, good to go. Easy. Easy. There we go. They want to knock it over. Just stay on the same line right here. Go with it. Kind of running across everything, the grate and all, but that's all right. Not a big deal. I said I was going to go the other way, but it's already set up. Might as well. Might as well just keep on going. Get do every other row here, make it a little quicker so we don't have to back up and turn around, do those 3 to 5 point turns. Get them by planks, you went with arrows. I just did a lot of running around gathering everything. I went through all the towns and just cleaned them out. Sold all the containers, glass jars. Glass jars sell for more than water jars do. Clean water jars, so I'd drink all the water and sold all the glass jars. I just did a lot of selling everything. Everything that wasn't nailed down. But yeah, he will not buy planks though. I tried that first. I was hoping, but nah, it'd be too easy. And arrows is not a bad idea either, but stones and clay are hard to come by, kinda. They don't respawn, so... I knew the trees didn't respawn. I didn't know about the, how come we missed that one rock right there? Oh, we haven't been down that row yet, that's why. That would be why. Yeah, I didn't know about the stones. I knew the trees didn't respawn, but... I did not know about the rocks. The rocks not respawning is kind of a big deal, you know. Gotta get that one rock right there. I think that's gonna be on this side. Yeah, it was. Oh, there's 2. Okay. Stones and logs make arrows. Yeah, but the stones don't come back though. That's kind of an issue, you know? I mean, there's a lot of them, so. What do they sell for? 1 each or something? One each, yeah. That's a lot of arrows. That's a lot of arrows. But yeah, I literally just sold everything. Like I sold leather, I sold it all, man. I don't know how in the world I'm supposed to get a helicopter, but I have no idea. 1,500 arrows on you at one point. That's a lot, yeah. All right, stone picking done on this field anyway. Turn it off. I'm gonna leave it lowered. We're gonna go push some sugar. I think I can push sugar with this thing. And then we'll go empty the stones out. We moved our stone picker, our stone processor over there away from the silo a little more. I'm hoping that makes the difference. We don't have to worry too much about it. This thing right here moves sugar pallets a lot better, doesn't it? I'll say that. It kind of does anyway. There we go. 1,500 more. I need 5,000 more for the land. And again, I mean, if need be, I could just straight up work through the night, which it's we're gonna flip overnight while I got all this stuff leased anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But if need be, I've got 500,000 liters of sugar cane I could just outright sell. So. Oh, deal here. Huh, well that's pretty awkward. It was taking it before. Huh. Well, that's not good. We'll have to let me turn it back on, I guess. See if that'll do it. Nope, that won't do it either. All right, let's fold the arms up, maybe. Try it like that. I don't think it works with the arms folded though. I think you have to have the arms down to empty. It was working when we were on the other place over there. Yeah, it's not working at all. All right, let's try this spot then. $15,000. Oh, for the body. No, yeah, I think it's 15,000 for the body. There we go. Dump them out there. 6,400, 6,548. Not bad. We could use more, but you know it's all right. We do have 61,000 slurry in there again though. All right, we're gonna drop this bad boy right here too, to see if we can't skip a day and sell some sugar. We probably need to put some more sugar beets in the let's put it right over here. I guess it's super dark, so I can't even see. I know you guys can't see anything. Let's drop some more sugar beet real quick, and then we will go skip. And we're gonna not be processing sugar beets at night, but that's okay. We get 49,000 in there. That's enough to get us moving anyway. It should take all these. Maybe. I don't think it will, actually. Oh, yeah, it's going to. It holds 24,000. That's right. Actually, leave that hooked up, because the first thing off, we're gonna come back and put some more sugar beets in there. Our one little beehive's not doing a whole lot, is it? One little beehive's not doing much. All right. Leasing cost was $2,100. That's not great. But I hope to get everything done today that we need to do, and that includes having enough money to buy that new area and lease a plow. So again, I've got lots of sugar cane I can sell. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. So materials missing. Yes, I'm going to get more sugar beets. You just calm down there. So sugar cane selling for 123 here at the farm. So I could literally just sell it here. It'd be fine. I'd only lose a couple dollars per thousand, and I'm not going to sell that much. But I have to sell 123 per thousand. Every 10,000 would be 1,000, 1,200, roughly. That bird is just so annoying. So I'd have to sell like 50,000 liters or something. to make it worthwhile. But again, we've got over 500,000 liters. I'm not hurting for sugarcane, so not really an issue. We do need to spray and fertilize the sugarcane field, though. That needs to happen. So. I'm just glad to finally be making some progress on here. Got 87,000 left. That's not bad. What are we doing on production again? 68,000. That's not bad. Okay. All right, not too bad. How much sugar do we have stored up? 15,000 of sugar stored up. It's not great, but it's something. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to sell some sugar cane, but we'll do it. We'll sell it. I'm okay with that. Refill my vape in a second here. Probably while this is filling up, I think it'll be all right. Sugar beets, go. It's probably gonna be done before I'm done, but refilling my vape, so chill out a minute. Just chill out a minute. Yes, we're gonna need to sell 100,000 to get our 10,000 to be able to buy that place. It's only like 800 bucks to lease the plow, so that's not a big issue either. That'll come pretty easily, I think. We dump this load, and then we can go start moving sugar to see how much money we can get, and then we'll sell sugar cane to see if we can get up to that 120,000. And then, oh, there's 15,000 holding. That means there's that means there's 21,000 over there right now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we should have 21,000. We're getting 500 per load. It should be pretty good. Actually, we should do okay. Go. Let's start moving some sugar around. Because I do it the easy way. And because I don't have an auto load truck yet. And I don't feel like moving one pallet at a time with different trailers. The auto load stuff just cuts down the amount of equipment you gotta have, honestly. Not really a big deal. Alright, so yeah, we got 21,000. That's entirely too close. We're about to hit the building. Back out, try that again. Something like that is probably good. There we go. Perfect. Even if they flip over or whatever, it's fine. There we go. Get that one. That one. Come on, flip back over. Flip back over. I tried. There we go. There we go. Oh, we might actually have enough here to do it all. We won't have to sell any sugar cane, I don't think. Yeah, that new area is going to be sugar beets as well, so it's going to be quite difficult, I think. But I may actually square it off since it's going to be sugar beets. Believe it or not, I'm going to square off a field. We won't have all these crazy angles like this. Be kind of weird. Yeah, we should have enough money to do all this. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, we got a pretty good environmental score that time. That's pretty good. We're getting a 4,000 per load. This will give us enough to buy the field. We may go a bit negative for a day or two here on the running cost and such, but or the leasing cost or whatever, the leasing per hour. We'll go a bit negative to start with, but we'll be okay in the long run, I think. Oh, those are selling good. Get these up there. There we go. 3,100. Yeah, so we got enough just out of that right there to buy the field. Oh, hello. Hang on a second. Okay, back to it. We go, over we go, sell these, and then we'll go buy some land. We're buying new land. We're buying new land today. Close enough. There we go. And we'll just fold this back up and stick it back over here for now. 123,000, heck yeah. Should be able to make this work. Now I need to plow, cultivate, and de-rock all over again. That's okay, I'll do that too. Then we're gonna need to spray everything. We're gonna need to lime that field too. Let's see. Let's see if we got enough to do it. Buy a field. Weeds. Oh no, that's starting to grow. That's what that is, okay. Let's see. 120,000. Buy. Yeah. We own new land. Let's go lease a plow. I think we can do that. The Lizard MT. 9 meter. Lease. What I thought, less than 1,000. Okay, we still have 1,900, and we're still going to be making money because we have more sugar processing right now. And our cut sugar beet is still doing good, so there we go. Lime, we don't have any stone in there, but that's okay. This is going to be kicking some stone over at some point. So there we go. We're good. We're good. Off we go. Let's go grab a plow. We can get us a new area plowed up over there, guys. It's kind of hilly, but I think it's going to work out in the long run. And we'll get to see what kind of soil stamp. Can you test soil before you plow? Like that would be handy. I don't think you can though, because it tests fields. It doesn't test areas. So I think we'd have to go the other way. See, I think squaring this field off is going to be helpful. One, I could hire a worker, which I don't need to do at the moment because we're broke again. But we're actively making money right now, though. That's good. That's a good thing. We're actively making money. Oh, I need to repair this tractor. Dang it. Well, we'll have to wait till we sell some more sugar. And I may hook that plow on the front. Do I have any seeds put up? Hang on. Seeds. I got lime. I got fertilizer. I don't have any seeds. Oh, I do. I got 8,000 seeds. All right, yeah. So I may hook that plow to the front and then hook the planter to the back and drag them both over there. Wish you could test before you buy the land. That'd be good, but I think that's part of it though. You got to work the land you got, right? So. I can't afford any more land, so I have to buy this land. I don't have a choice. Yeah, I think we're going to hook this thing to the front. Oh, we got the weight. Dang it. That's all right. I'll just come back. I'll come back and grab it. Once we get done with the plow, we can just return it anyway. We're not going to need it anymore. The one field's all we're plowing up. Fold and raise. There we go. We'll keep the plow on the front. I mean, the weight on the front. That's a pretty large plow for this little tractor, but I think it'll be all right. What's the mod that makes straight lines? Mazin's, it is, I think it's called guidance steering. It's GPS, but I think it's called guidance steering in Mod Hub. If you're on consoles, you don't have it. It's only on PC because it uses scripts, and consoles can't use scripts. So, Baz, I hope that helps. Probably not what you wanted to hear if you're on console, but yeah, it's called guidance steering. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Yeah, it's the GPS mod.
That's a new follow.
Maz, I appreciate that follow too. Much appreciated. Welcome. Also, some news from American Truck Sim. Montana releases on the 4th. Yeah, Montana DLC releases on the 4th. We'll be doing some more convoy days until we cover the cities, I think. Should be lots of fun for a little while. Sweet, more Demo Derby videos. No, not Wreckfest. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Yeah. I get it. All right, we gotta find our area 22 right here. I think it starts right here. And I said we were gonna kind of go with it, but I think we're not. I think we're gonna. This is such an odd shape. I think it's our property along this road here. I think all this is ours. It is, yeah. So we go all the way down to there. They got like one tree in the way up there. So we go road to road basically, and then right here where I'm sitting. So that is not great, but we'll cut this off right here. Okay, let's do auto width. Open that bad boy up. And I'm just gonna go right here, and we're gonna center up on us. And I'll cut a straight line right here. We're going to allow create fields and drop. We'll just cut a straight line across. I'm going to go all the way past these little guys there. All right, then we're going to go up. And if we turn it, is one thing, but I don't think I'm going to turn it. I think I'm going to kind of go with the road here, because we can go with the road. But I'm going to start on that same edge that I started on right here. Drop down right there. Don't have access to that land. That's weird. Okay. Should have access to all this. But alright. I'll go with that. We'll just stay a bit off the road here. And we're just going road to road, basically. I don't want to get right up against this tree, though. I'm out a little bit off the tree. Mainly because I need the sugar beet harvester to fit under it, so. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back and paint those in. I hate those big bushes like that. Get in the way. Is it the 6 meter? This is the 9 meter. It's the lizard 9 meter. It's the variation of the 6 meter, but yeah. If you look for it in the store, it's called the lizard 6 meter / 9 meter, 6M / 9M. Really, I'm just cutting bushes down. Is all I'm really doing here. Oh man, that's way too close to that tree. I think. It'll be all right. This is gonna be a lot of area here for our sugar beets. This is gonna be nice. To be quite honest, it's gonna be good. A lot of sugar beet area here. It's very hilly, but we got to do it. We got to get it done. All right, then our line stops somewhere right in this area, so I think we're just gonna go like that. I think it might be the tree line though. Let's see. Gotta wait on the save. Yeah, I think it's actually the tree line. We may go a little further. Go a little bit further. This thing does plow going backwards and forwards, so if you're trying to make some straight, nice things, make sure you pick it up. I'm gonna go a little bit further here. We'll cut that one down. There we go. That's what we want. I wonder if I can flip this now. Then we'll center up right there. I'm gonna back up to wherever it meets. Right there. Okay. There we go. Pretty decent sized field. This plows it also requires way more horsepower than this tractor has. So it requires quite a lot of horsepower. Angela, how's it? Well, I would say how's it going, but you're having a negative day today. That's not a good outlook. Have a positive day. Have a positive day instead. Going good on my end. I hope your day gets better. I know it's just morning time for you, so I hope it gets better as it goes. All right, here's this little cluster of trees that I kind of want to stay away from. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna round it off right there, and kind of go this way. And then we'll just loop back around to the road here because I think that's all ours. That's a good bit of land here for sugar beets. We'll see how it goes in the testing, but hopefully it's some decent quality land over here. I know it's very hilly, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of rocks in some areas. That's scary because silty clay is about the only thing you don't get a lot of rocks in. And we don't want silty clay. Silty clay is the worst. Yeah, silty clay is the worst. We don't want it. Alright, then we're just going to drive this. We're going to meet that corner right down there. We're going to call that it, and then we're going to start plowing it up. There we go. That's it. Then we just start running lines across here, I reckon. I mean, you don't have access to this land. I plowed that up a minute ago. What? I just plowed that up. Oh, you know what? Maybe it wouldn't let me. I'm gonna plant what I can plant, and then we'll just come back and paint it in. How about that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, getting over the coof. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you don't want another positive day. No, negative days. Negative days are good when it comes to that. Yeah, heck yeah, negative days. Well, that's good. I am happy for you. I can go back to work now at least. Yeah, heck yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. I'm happy for you. Thought you were going to upgrade the tractor. I need to fix it. But I don't have the money to right now. I'm waiting on some more sugar to process before we do. And I don't think we can upgrade this tractor. I think that's as far upgrade as it can go. I was going to fix it, though. But that I can't do that either. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Celtic Moon. So I'm probably going to come back and paint a little bit of that back in right there. Just because that's a little bit too close for comfort, really. On the plow line there. There we go. Always having rocks in the fields. It's not always the case depending on your geography. That is true. You can turn rocks off in the menu though. So they put that in. You can turn rocks off. I like playing with them on. And in South America, I feel like in some places it's going to be kind of rocky soil. Just like kind of like in the Midwest, it's going to be kind of rocky. Here in Mississippi, it's kind of you get some stones in the field. So Oh, by upgrades you may get a bigger one. I was going to. I don't have the money though. I'm working on it. Oh, we said we were gonna get a bigger tractor, but I think I said I was gonna get a bigger tractor after I got this field, because I needed this field to get more sugar beets going. Yeah, I need this field to get more sugar beets. I like having the rock band, yeah. Yeah, why not? Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty nice size area for sugar beets. This is good. This is good. This is what we needed right here. Lots of stones. Lots of stones, lots of rocks. It allows him to have access to replacement rocks in his head. I mean, hey, you got to replace the rocks up there sometimes, right? But yeah, I like playing with the stones. One, it gives me lime because I've got a production plant for lime production for my stones. So it's actually not bad. It's not completely fun, but it's not too bad. It does add a little extra work, but that's okay too. Hello. All right, I'm back. Kid had some questions. The rock should be a bit more leveled out, like a new field, like this. A few years before you get to the point where you only some is use it more. So you're saying a new field like this, you shouldn't have as many rocks, or you should have more rocks? I don't know. Like, I know the more you use the land, the more rocks are going to tumble to the surface. I get that. Yeah, this is very steep. Very steep going here, but that's okay. We'll be fine once we get everything done. You know you don't know the answer. I try though. I try to answer questions. It's not school related, so I'm good. It's not maths. I don't know anything about maths. Yeah, as long as it's not math questions, I'm good. Working out pretty well here, maximizing our space. Yeah, I said I was gonna square it, but these fields just don't allow that, I don't think. I have to go with what the land gives me, sadly. I was gonna square it for future use of AI, but I think I can still do that. Let the AI go, and then just kind of come back and clean up the land around the headlands or whatever. Especially with stuff like the harvester and such. So. Looks like a graveyard of empty tissue boxes. Oh boy. Yeah, the good old sickness. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit left on the side. That was when I was like, well, how come that doesn't reach? Have a little bit left there to go over. And then we got the long runs up top, and then we're good. We can get cultivated, and then we can get de-rocked, and then we're good to start planting everything, I think. So I don't know if we'll get to all this today or not. By the time I get done cultivating and stuff, we may be close to out of time here. Yeah, it's just a very steep hill. Like, I mean, that's pretty steep. Turn that back straight. Well, if I do jump in cab, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, even this way. Look at this. Like, you see the bottom of the screen there versus the steering wheel. That's a pretty good angle there. It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep. Oh, I should have put the steak in some marinade. I didn't think about that. I may pause here in a second and go put some steak in a marinade. I think I will, actually. I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Y'all quit throwing a party in here. I had to get some steaks marinating. I forgot about that. I got to cook them in like 2 hours. So. I hope you enjoyed the music while I was gone, though. What I left on was some Jamie Davis and Soul Gravy. Been listening to some Neon Dan or Dan TV. What does he go by now on Twitch? He changed it to Simulator TV. It was Neon Dan. I'd have left Neon Dan because I like Neon Dan. I like that for a name. He changed it to Simulator Gaming TV for a while. I don't know what it is now. Either way, he makes music like this. So. But I am back. We can get back to work now. Instead of a whole be right back screen, I just need BRB that I can just throw up there. Because I don't even flip scenes anymore. I just like, all right, I'll be right back. Yes. I'm an old lady. It's past my nap time. All right, Celtic Moon, have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out with us. And thanks for that resub as the stream was starting. Appreciate you. Have a good afternoon. I read that and had to double check it wasn't Sally. Something silly Sally would say. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get everything replanted today's stream. We'll finish up tomorrow afternoon probably. But I'll go as far as I can. I still got about 45 minutes, so I should at least get the rocks picked, or get it cultivated, then get the. I'm going to cultivate before I pick rocks over here because it just makes sense. So. Got the most important thing one must have is the morning coffee. You got that right. I slept in today, so I haven't had coffee or caffeine or anything today yet. My coffee pot actually started leaking water, so I had to throw it away. Miss Deuce's aunt had a percolator that we have here, so I started using the percolator. I love a percolator. I'd never really used it, but for some reason the coffee just tastes so much better in a percolator. It's so good. I've been using that thing. What? How are you sitting upright? I don't know. I haven't had any caffeine today. I've been drinking water since I got up. I've had a banana and a bite of chicken bacon pasta stuff, as we call it. It's literally just chicken bacon pasta stuff. White egg noodle, chicken, however you want to fix it, cubed up, and we put black olives, bacon, mixed mayonnaise, and a little bit of mustard in, and a little bit of pepper, or lemon pepper, and that's it. That's all you put in it. It's basically throw together what you got in the cabinet kind of deal. You haven't heard the term percolator in a long time? I mean, it's so good though. It's so good, and a lot of people do not. I haven't heard anybody say percolator in a long time, but yeah. It's just so much better, Bob. It really is. And yeah, Angela, I haven't heard it in a long time either. But yeah, it's just so much better. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just good when it comes out of a percolator. I mean, I had a coffee machine that did like 10 cups, I think. I've never been big on the single cup pots, the single cup machines or whatever. Never been big on those. Because when I fix coffee, I usually fix at least 30 ounces of coffee, enough for 2 cups. That's 2 cups of coffee for me, by the way. 30 ounces. So I usually fix enough for that. I don't really do like the single, 12-ounce cuppers. So always talking about food. Always, man. Always. Always talking about the food. All right, so when I get done with this, I'm going to take a little bit of paint, and I'm going to paint some grass back over there. I don't know how well that's going to do for the rocks. They may still be there, but at least I won't have to worry about plowing it up or planting it or anything else. So, a plunger. What is a plunger pot? I probably know what it is. I've just never heard it referred to that, I don't think. And I think we're all plowed up now. That's good. And let's do this real quick. Construction, landscaping, painting, grass. Grass. Make it bigger. We're gonna do like this. Let's change the shape. There we go. I don't know why. If I can paint here, I should be able to. Yeah, I mean, this is all my property right here. I can't not paint. I can't paint my non-pro. Oh, I can. Okay, I can paint it. Oh, I've got the paint anywhere mod. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's why I can paint there, I guess. Let's change that back. Square. We're gonna drop that down. Take a little bit off the ends there. There we go. Then we're gonna go plants, and we're gonna do a little bit of meadow painting down here. Since I don't have just grass, but I don't want that. Bush. Yeah, I want just the regular old grass. I don't want the flowers and stuff in there, but type. We'll do it that way. Not enough money, it says. We're out of money. That's it. Those are 1,900 bucks right there. All right, let's return this thing. And get rid of the plow. We don't need it now. Okay. And there's our field. Why is that purple down at the bottom? Oh, it's all purple. Okay, plowed. Now we need to go get the cultivator and get this cultivated. We're still gonna have to test, but I want to get this cultivated so I can return. So I can return the cultivator. Man, a little scratchiness there. So I can return the cultivator, and then we'll get the rock picker done so we can return it, and then we will go from there. Like a pot that has a sieve-like lid that you slowly push down, push the coffee grounds or tea to the bottom. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of neat. You had to drink gas station coffee while the power was out, so some was good, some was bad. Yeah, man. On the road, I barely used to drink coffee when I was doing shows and stuff. I didn't start drinking coffee till like 2020 or 2019, I guess. I started drinking coffee on a regular basis. But I really learned to just like the taste of it. I used to put sugar and cream and stuff, and it was more sugar and cream than it was coffee. But after having some like some Black Rifle coffee, some Death Wish coffee, some of those other signature brand stuff, I've tasted some really good coffee. And right now I just drink Maxwell House. It's about the cheapest stuff you can buy anywhere, and just black coffee is good. I like just black coffee. This became one of us. Yes, very much so. But yeah, I mean, I just learned to enjoy the taste of coffee. Honestly, like it's just good. I'm not really big on like flavored tea and that kind of stuff. I'm not really big on any of that. So I'm not a big tea drinker when it comes to like Earl Grey and the different types of tea and all that kind of stuff. I like sweet tea, so it really doesn't matter what kind of tea, what brand of tea it is. You put enough sugar in it, it's good. So. Well, I mean, I don't know, again, I don't know that much about coffee, so I don't know what would constitute as American coffee, because it's all brewed, I mean, it's all beans from Colombia, you know, so I don't know what would constitute that, but, I'll take your word for it, because I'm not a coffee connoisseur by any means. I just learned to enjoy the taste of it, so. Is it just me, or are we pushing some of these rocks back under? I think we are. Maybe we're not, though. It feels like we are, but I don't think so. You haven't had tea in a long time? Yeah, I barely drink it anymore. I mean, we drink sweet tea. We don't do, like, Earl Grey stuff. It's the South in the U.S. We drink sweet tea around here. But I barely drink it. I had, like, 2 cups of tea yesterday, which was... 16 ounces is a cup, not your standard cup, but just a glass of tea. I had 2 glasses of tea yesterday. That's the most I've had in a day in a long time. Normally I drink about 8 ounces of tea with dinner, maybe. That's about it. But yeah, normally it's just water and coffee these days. So I used to drink Lipton. Yeah, I think we use Louisiana tea. And I like it. The tea's good, but I don't use it just to make like a cup of tea. Again, yeah, I don't know anything about tea. I know nothing about tea. I drink sweet tea, so no matter what brand it is, put sugar in it, and it's gonna be good. So. that's kind of the Southern thought process. I don't know anybody that drinks like specialty teas, as in like it's either just unsweet tea no matter the brand, or it's sweet tea. Like I don't know anybody that drinks specialty tea around here. Yeah, and I definitely have never drank flavored teas. Not on purpose, anyway. Yeah, I like Louisiana tea. It's not bad. It's fairly cheap. So, you guys sit down to dinner? Sometimes we sit in front of the TV. We'll sit on the couch and eat, watch TV while we're reading. While Miss Deuce is doing schoolwork, most of the time we're sitting in front of the TV because she's still working on schoolwork while she's eating, and me and the kid are watching TV. But when she didn't have classes, we were sitting at the table eating. But yeah, sometimes not. We all sit together and eat, whether we're watching TV or we're sitting at the dinner table. So. Our sweet tea is a version of English breakfast. See, I would have never known that. Although I would love to try a traditional English breakfast one of these days. It's like I've never had black pudding, so we don't do breakfast sausages like the type of sausages they do there. I think that'd be kind of cool too. I'm very cultured, can't you tell? I'm very cultured. Milk tea? I don't think I've ever heard of it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've definitely never had milk tea. I haven't heard people talk about it a whole lot, though. Milk tea unsweetened. Huh. You do miss that? Sitting around? Yeah. But yeah, whether or not we sit at the table, there are very few nights, like when we used to do our Friday night streams, with the Simdicate, or when it was just me and Bone or whatever, I would eat dinner while I was sitting in here playing. I would go get dinner going and get it done, and then come back here and start the stream up. And Miss Deuce would either bring me a plate or I'd bring it back here with me if it was finished. But yeah, most of the time though, yeah, we're sitting around together, whether it be at the table or on the couches. So, bubble tea? Is that bubble tea? Is that what that is? Milk tea, unsweetened? The kid likes bubble tea. There's a place in Tupelo where you can get it. And there's a town close to us that's got it, but not very many flavors, I don't think. I think it's pretty limited. So. Or boba tea? Yeah, I've heard of, but I know the kid has drank both, but I don't know what's actually available around here. I've never actually looked. Sitting at the table? Yeah, man. Just sitting around, talking, catching up. Which, I mean, me and the kid are here all day, basically, anyway. And while we're fixing dinner, we're normally talking about our day. So, it's something that's probably taken for granted by most people, honestly. And I say most people, I mean most people probably take that for granted. Not everybody, but most. Yeah, I mean, there are days I take it for granted, you know. A couple times a month I think about it and I go, man, you know, it's a special thing to be able to sit and, you know, just have a conversation and talk with your family, you know. Kid's gonna be gone one of these. He's gonna be out of the house and gone one of these days, so not gonna have that opportunity forever. Nice, Angela. That's good. That's always good. That's exactly what we're just talking about too, you know. Kid's gonna be out of the house one day, and then Miss Deuce will be living out of an RV. And I say that jokingly. She is completely against it. I wouldn't mind switching my content from video games to IRL vlogging, RV living. I would be all for that. And maybe not even all RV living, just, you know, small camper living or whatever we decide to do. I know one thing, we're not going to be in this house forever. So. We're definitely not going to be in this house forever. Starlink and solar panels and an RV, and we're good to go, man. This is a decent sized field here. Let me just compare real quick. If you take this and fold it in on itself, it's this. So yeah, this is a pretty big field. You take this and turn it up here, it's the same size as this whole thing. Wow, I didn't realize how big this was. This is a large area. The other field's longer. But if you folded this field in on itself, right, folded that back around, it would be this. Oh, dang, I didn't put the thing down. Deuce's RV lifestyle. I mean, it would probably be, it'd still just be Deuce MS, because I would probably keep it on the same YouTube channel. I would just rebrand and flip my content. Yeah, man, I know a lot of people that are either having to move or struggling to find houses when they're between houses. Like, they sold their house and now they're between houses and they're renting, and they're struggling to find a house they can afford. Made a big impression on management. Hey, that's good. That's real good. Work ethics, it's hard to instill sometimes, and I'm glad that your son's got some good work ethic. It's good to know. And work ethic varies. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you have to go out and pick up bricks all day. Of course. But just from knowing you on here, I wouldn't expect anything less. And she's in Nashville? Oh, man. Yeah, Nashville's tough, dude. That's a tough place. Oh, that's right, Bob. You told me she lived in Nashville. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough place. So many people moving in, man. People trying to get in there every day. With gas prices the way they are, if you had an RV, you'd go nowhere. I mean, yeah, ideally you would RV park hop, you know, like the RV parks or whatever. You would hop between those, ideally. So I mean, you'd stay one place for a while, then go somewhere else, see something different, and move on. I mean, it wouldn't be like just driving around constantly, like the movie RV. It wouldn't be that for sure. Yeah, that's definitely not easy for sure. Believe it or not, we've been here for June 28th was 6 years we've been in this house. Looking at 12 to 25 a month. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. It's crazy, dude. I mean, that's the 1,200 is our mortgage plus half again. I mean, that's crazy expensive. How long is it taking real time for Phil to grow canola? In real time, like in game in real time, or in real life? Because in real life, I have no idea. Months, probably. A couple of months, actually. In game, though, canola's like 6 days, I think, in game. So if you're playing by season, it depends on the seasons. If you're playing without seasons on, it's six in-game days, I think. So. But yeah, if you're playing by seasons, if you hit escape and you look down this menu, right here somewhere you'll see a 15 and a calendar. You click on that and it'll tell you when it'll be ready. And then it depends on how many days you have your month set to, all that kind of stuff. If you're on Farm Sim 22, yeah, it's like 6 days in game. So no matter what that is, unless you're playing with seasons. But yeah, you can sleep if you don't have anything to do. That's what I do. I just sleep, skip through night if I don't have anything going on. No point in just hanging around, waiting. $660 a month is really good, Bob. Yeah, it's hard to find something like that around, unless if that's a mortgage. That's pretty good too. But if that's rent, that's really good, because I don't even think I can find anything in my town for $660 a month. I mean, like, I could, but I wouldn't want to live there. You know what I mean? Like, holes in the floor, holes in the ceiling kind of thing. So, like, I wouldn't want to live there for $660 a month here. $800 a month, you can get something fairly decent if you're renting. But since we're so close to a college town, $1,000 a month is pretty standard, and then up from there. And that's for the I wouldn't say crap fest, but that's for the lower quality stuff. $1,000 a month. Yeah, I mean, it's just cheaper to live here, man. People don't make the same money, you know. It's a poor state. Like, it's just cheaper to live here all the way around. $1,680 for a 5-bedroom place. How many square feet is that? Jeez. Is that for rent or is that for a mortgage? I'm not trying to be too personal. I'm just curious because they vary. You're probably going to pay more for a rent than you are a mortgage. Most places anyway. In the States, I don't know how it works there, but. For rent, I mean, for 5 bedrooms though, that's really good. I mean, if you were trying to do that in New York City, you're gonna be paying 10 grand a month or more. So, or more probably. 5,000 a month gets you nothing. So, a decent backyard with a garage, that's pretty good then. I mean, Melbourne's a pretty big place, so I mean, that seems pretty good anyway. in my mind. Like a standard 3-bedroom, 3-bath here. There's some apartments up the road that are really nice apartments. They're brand new. They're like $800 a month. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, little patio, little deck. You know, like no actual yard or anything, but little patio for you and all. But yeah, I mean it's $800 a month. It's not bad though. They're nice places. So. Cost of living's a lot higher. I mean, so I've been thinking about this a lot. I see people talk about, oh, the U.S. Well, I mean, yes and no. If you think about the U.S. as a whole country, then yeah. But it's the United States of America. So the states are the individual property rights, right? Like the states are the individual countries. If you look at like the European Union, for instance, you take the European Union and then you take all the countries that are in the European Union. And then you compare the United States to that instead of comparing the United States to a whole country. The United States is literally that. It's a bunch of states that are united, right? So the cost of living in Mississippi varies greatly from the cost of living in New York or in California, which it varies greatly in some parts of the state too, right? The cost of living in North Mississippi is not as expensive as living on the coast. But because the states come up with their own laws and their own state constitutions versus the federal government sending everything down, there's some overarching laws, of course, for everybody. But property value and commodities value and all that changes state to state drastically. So I think that if you take all that into consideration, you can't. When you look at an average for the U.S., it's really skewed because there are some states that have laws that you have to pay a certain amount of land tax, and there are some states that have a lower land tax and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like it gets really complicated. So while the cost of living in Australia may be higher than the United States as a whole, yes. I imagine it's probably on par with something like New York or LA. I would guess anyway. I don't know. I'm not a math person, so I'm just guessing, but I would assume it would be something close to that. I have no doubt that it is higher than living in Mississippi. No doubt whatsoever. Mississippi is probably one of the cheapest places to live if you combine all the states in the U.S., Hawaii, Alaska, and then take I would even say probably, England, Europe maybe, not Europe, but the UK. Take the whole of the UK. Mississippi's probably still going to be on par with even the lower, like lower quality places to live there too. It's a very cheap state to live in, for sure. Which also means that there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of poor folks. We're lowest on every list except for the ones that are bad, and then we're highest on those. So I mean, it's but overall, people are pretty nice. I mean, people are pretty pleasant here for the most part. Once your kids get out of school, you're gonna spend a year living in Canada with your best friends. Nice. That's cool. I mean, I hear Canada's a nice place too. I've never been there, but Gargle, of course, lives up there. So I was about to say one of our Canadian buddies live up there. Gargle lives up there. But yeah, I mean, it's a really weird thing to try to compare places that have some in common, some things in common, but not a whole lot. Because the production, the amount of people, the amount of jobs, all that kind of stuff all come into play, and Mississippi is just not, it's not up there on any of those lists. So again, we're last on the best list, and we're first on the worst list. So not good by any means, by any metric whatsoever. It's not a good thing. But I mean, I like living here because I like the pace of life here. It's slow. It's a slower pace of life. You get behind somebody in the grocery store, and you're not going to be getting anywhere anytime soon. The people take their time. You know what I mean? It's just a slow pace of life around here. So one guy has to pay $7,500 for parking his car. For parking his car in New York, $7,500. Is that a year? Like, surely that's an annual fee, right? For parking the car. I mean, I've heard owning a car in New York is, while the traffic is crazy with the amount of people there, it's still a rarity to own a car in New York. If you take the average amount of people there, and the people that own a car, that's pretty crazy though. $7,500 to park a car. That's nuts. That's crazy, man. $7,500 a month? What? Well, I mean, you got to think too. Jobs pay a lot better in New York. I mean, not basic jobs, of course, but the like office jobs pay a lot better than they do here for sure. That's for sure. Had a cousin lived in New York his whole life, never learned to drive. My great aunt lived in Mississippi her entire life, never had a license, never learned to drive. That woman was 87 or 88 when she died, or 91 maybe, I can't remember now, it's been too long ago. When she died, and she never had a license, never learned to drive, and she lived here her entire life. Smart as a tack. Sharp as a tack, that's the saying. Sharp as a tack. Very smart lady, had degrees. Had 2 degrees, I think. Never learned to drive. Never had a license. Was a fairly decent artist. She could draw. But yeah, never learned to drive. That blew my mind because, I mean, it's a pretty rural area, right? We don't have public transit. You get in some of the cities and you can grab a taxi, and you might catch the Greyhound from like one big town to another. But you're not going to grab the Greyhound to go down to the local grocery store, and you're not going to find a taxi in our town to take you down to the grocery store. So, I mean, and she passed away in like 2012, so 10 years ago now. It's not, you know, it's not common for somebody around here that doesn't drive. Or at least at one point had their license. It's just very uncommon. So for her to do that is kind of weird. But yeah, for somebody in New York, I kind of get that. I mean, I can see that. There's no real reason for you to take a taxi, take the subway, walk, take a bike, you know. Your son's actually talking about getting his driver's license. He just turned 30. Man, see, that seems so weird to me. Got to do school run in a moment. You'll be gone by the time we get back. So have a great night. Yep, you too, Angela. Have a great day. I'm glad I'm glad you got the positive result. I mean, the negative result today. Have a good one. Come on, go. Let's go. Go. Yeah, I said we might get the rocks picked today, and we still might, because I don't have a whole lot left on this field. There's not a whole lot left up top there. I wanted to get this, though, because I didn't want to have to turn around and come back down the hill and then drive back across. I figured we'd get that up there as we leave. We still might get the rocks picked today. I hope we do. Hope we get done with something anyway. I'm glad we were able to buy this field, though. We are going negative for money, but that's okay. because we can sell sugar, and we're gonna have some to sell, I think. Oh, God. We've only got 380 right now, but that's okay. The beet processing plant is out, but there's enough in there to sustain for quite a few days here. Don't have to worry about that either. So yeah, we'll be okay. We'll make our money back. Make our money back in no time here, actually. And again, if I have to, I have sugar cane for days that I can sell. So. And as soon as we harvest another load, we'll be fine. So. To be fair, there's a grocery store on almost every corner of New York City. Yeah, and again, I mean, I think it's just how available stuff is, you know? Like here, if I lived in town and I was never ever gonna move and never gonna leave, I wouldn't see a reason to own a car because everything I need would be in town. Grocery stores, there's a hardware store in town. Like I could ride my bike without ever crossing a main road. And we live in a small town. But there's a hardware store, grocery store, the post office, the bank, sheriff's office, city police department, courthouse, water bill, you know, where you pay water bill and stuff, all that's in town. I would never have to leave town if I didn't want to. But I like getting out and going places. I like getting out and going places. You have to drive at least 2 miles to get food. So do I. Yeah, so do I. Well, yeah, it's 2 miles. It's 2 miles to the grocery store. Either direction, actually, from me. It's about a mile and a half either way. To get gas, it's about a mile and a half. So, like, I mean, like I said, we live just outside of town, and I'm glad we do. But we do live outside of town. I don't live like right in town where I can just walk across the street and go to the gas station, you know. I don't know that I would want to be fair. I kind of like living out here. Driving a semi-truck at 12. My dad had a driver license at 16. I couldn't see me waiting for someone. Dude, yeah, I like... and again, I have nothing against people that wait. You know, whatever, that's fine. It's just so odd to me, though, because... Like, growing up, I had to get a job when I was 15, you know, if I wanted anything extra, because we were barely getting by then. And we still had it pretty good. Considering the, you know, up until I was 10 or 11, I really didn't have anything. But after that, we went on some vacations and, you know, went down to the beach, enjoyed life and that kind of stuff. But it was still just the basics, though. My family didn't spend money. So if I wanted anything extra, I had to get a job. So I got a job. And I say extra, I mean going with my buddies out, you know, out to... even a fast food restaurant. I had to get a job, you know. If I wanted to go to the mall and watch a movie, I had to have money for it. That was on me to come up with, so I got a job. But yeah, I got my license at 15, Bob. I had my learner's permit for a month, and then when I got back I got my hardship license so I could work. Because I was already working, but I needed to be able to drive, so I had plenty of proof that, you know, I needed the license. So. I really hope I don't run out of fuel before I get done. That's the biggest problem at the moment. There's a little more here than I thought there was. I'm not walking to that 110. Dude, I see people every day on my way into, like, if I've got to run into town, I see people every day walking. It's not abnormal. And that's from here to town, like, or further. Like, there are people that walk further than this, so. Couldn't see me waiting for someone to drive me someplace back then. Well, I mean, if you don't have much of an option. I'm not trying to be rude about that at all, but at some point, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, man. You know? Nothing wrong with asking for help. At all. My dad spent most of his life driving a truck. And ended up with ALS and couldn't use his arms, so he couldn't drive. So people had to drive him around. He hated it. He hated it. But he always smiled. You know? He always had a smile on his face. but he hated it. He hated having to get somebody to take him somewhere. But you got to play the cards you're dealt, sir. Got to play the cards you're dealt. I only hope I can be that positive if anything ever happened to me. All right, getting there. Getting there. We just got this little bit left right here, and we're good. And I think we got enough fuel to make it. And then we'll wait on the rock picking. We'll wait on the rock picking. Yeah, this uphill part is tough. The downhill part's easy. It's the uphill part that's slow. I still can't believe people pay that much a month to park a car, Bob. That just drives. I mean, that's insane to me. I mean, I can park my car in my backyard if I want to. Like, so I didn't know this, Bob, but in Japan, I think it's Japan, you have to prove that you have a place to park your car before you can buy the car. And you have to pay for parking, I'm pretty sure. Those car Ferris wheels or whatever, I'm pretty sure you have to pay for that, or pay for parking of some sort somewhere, and you have to pay. You have to prove that you have a place to park it before you can purchase the car. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I mean, one could argue that the environment may be in better shape if we all lived in very compact, condensed areas in apartment buildings, and everything was, you know, in walking distance, right? You could definitely say that, and that may be true. But I highly believe that the mental state of people would be at a much worse place than it is now. Not that people that live in big cities are crazy. That's not what I'm saying. I just think that if you piled everybody in these huge areas that are just apartment buildings, and you have to, you know, I mean, living in amongst a crowd of people all the time, I think that'd be terrible. People aren't built for that, man. Not everybody. Not everybody's built for that. Some people like kind of living out on their own, you know. Before you can buy one, you heard that too. Okay, yeah. I thought I'd heard that, and that, to me, that's pretty interesting. But to be fair, it's not a. I don't think it's a terrible rule when you live in a country that has that many people, you know, in the big cities. Maybe it's not Japan as a whole. Maybe it's like Tokyo that I heard that was the thing. Like the big cities or whatever, you know. It may be Tokyo, it may be specific cities that you have to do that, but it's still pretty wild though. I mean, if you own a car in New York, where do you park it? Like if you live in New York, like in New York proper, where do you park your car? I mean, like that guy's paying $7,500 a month to park his car, you know. Like if you lived in the burbs and you had a driveway, that's where you park your car. But are you gonna drive your car into New York City every day? I wouldn't. You can catch a train out to the suburbs in New York. Catch the bus, ride bicycle, whatever. If you're in shape to do so. Like, I wouldn't drive my car into town. I couldn't imagine trying to drive through New York and get anywhere on time. That'd be a horrendous nightmare. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I firmly believe that not everybody was built to live in big cities like that. Just not. I would feel cooped You know what I mean? Like, I'd feel trapped. Like I couldn't go anywhere. It'd be so weird. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it's for everybody. Had to stop myself there. Was rolling backwards. Used to live in the burbs in NYC. Dad took the subway into the city to work. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, catch a train, catch a subway, catch a bus, ride a bike. I'm sure you guys had a car though, Target. He didn't drive his car to work. I wouldn't. You'd never get anywhere. Parking roulette, because you can only park on one side of the street, then you have to move it to the other side. Man, that sounds nuts. So Bob, did you watch Clarkson Farm? You did, right? You watched Clarkson Farm. You remember the episode where Caleb goes into London, and he had to like call a number or get on the app or something to park the car, and then like the first one told him it wasn't the right vehicle to park in that place. That would be so confusing to me too. Like, he looked so confused, and I kind of giggled, and I was like, wait a minute, that'd be me, because I wouldn't have any idea how to park a car in a place like that. He had two cars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he had two cars, and he took the subway to work. To me, it just wouldn't make sense. Like, I hate driving through the little bit of traffic I've got to drive through. I couldn't live there, man. I like this, and I don't even live like out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we have a little town, right? We don't have a movie theater or a skating rink or anything we don't have anything to do. But I can access that by going to, a couple of towns over. Or drive, 30, 45 minutes. I can access that kind of stuff. But why? Like I like this kind of living close to things, but still having my own yard, and having to be frustrated when the mower breaks down because I can't mow my grass. Like I like this speed of living. I like it here. Hey, we're done cultivating. Sweet. I don't know that I'm gonna get the rock picking done, but we can return the cultivator. So that's good. That's another charge off of us there. So let's get rid of the cultivator. No, this one, least. Cultivators, return. Yes. Okay. Sweet. All right, now all we have leased is the planter, the roller, and the rock picker, which we're going to use pretty soon. We'll be using the rock picker pretty soon. We'll be done with it pretty soon. Actually, it's not going to take long with the rock picker, I don't think. I think I might go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get the rock picking, or I'll get started on it anyway. Man, look at all those weeds. I still gotta do all that too. Oh, I need to put more sugar beet in here real quick. I think I may do this. I think I may do this first, and we'll start rock picking tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll get everything planted. I think I can do that. I don't know how much more sugar beet we're gonna get because we still have to test the land. I'm gonna test after we rock pick tomorrow, so I don't know what kind of soil quality we're looking at yet, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. That's all I can say because I have no idea. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Watching you on one screen, planting canola on the other. That's the only way to game right there. That's the only way to game. Anytime I'm just grinding and I'm not streaming or recording, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching a video of some sort. Something. Farming videos, end of the world, Nostradamus predictions. Conspiracy theories for days. No, not really. Most of it's farming videos. Millennial Farmer, Welkers, Sunny Farms, Mike Mitchell. Haven't watched a whole lot of Mike's videos recently. Need to catch up on his. Other content creators pull up Twitch and just let it ride. I don't talk a whole lot in Twitch anyway, so I don't talk a whole lot in people's streams, period. Wonder why he hits all these trees. Not while I'm streaming, Bob. Not while I'm streaming. Come on, man. I wouldn't be able to sit here and carry on a conversation if I was listening to something too. Other than music, of course. Hey, you imagine having the music playing, trying to talk to chat, trying to play the game, and watching a video? I hit the trees because I'm a bad driver. That's pretty much all there is to it there. So every 3 hours, that thing processes the sugar beets we put in. That's bad. Yeah, we definitely got to repair this tractor. So before we rock pick tomorrow, we're going to try to sell some sugar. There's 6,000 sitting out there. That's good. And then we have how much sitting in here right now? 600. All right. So at least we'll get enough money to do something. I may have to sell some sugar cane to get out of this mess because I need to repair my tractor before it breaks down completely. What happens if your tractor goes to nothing on the repair side? What does it do? What does it do? I don't know what it does. Does it break completely? What happens? Yeah, gas first for sure. But if your tractor breaks completely down, what happens? I've never let it go that far. Never let it go that far. I don't know what actually happens. Seems like it'd be bad though. Like it just won't move or something. Be awkward. All right, dumping this. That's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up. We'll sell some of that sugar we got first. Go get some fuel. See how much it's gonna cost us to repair the tractor because I don't know. And then we'll do some rock picking, and then we'll do some planting, and we'll get these fields turned over. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you're watching this later on YouTube and you made it to the end of the stream, I appreciate you watching the entire video. You can come catch me over on twitch.tv/DoSomeS. Hang out with us for a couple of hours, Monday through Thursday on Twitch. Usually started around 4 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes it's 5-10 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes late. Just depends on what time I get done streaming on YouTube. I do stream on YouTube on my main channel, youtube.com/DoSomeS, from somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 p.m. Sometimes I start a little earlier, sometimes I start a little later, till about 3 p.m. Eastern. So, if you want to come hang out over there for that, you can. I also have a channel called Pixel Deuce Plays. I upload videos on Wednesdays and Sunday. Right now I'm playing Dinkum. It's an Australian-based game, but it is a combination of like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley type thing. So, go check that out if you want. I appreciate you guys for being here. Tractor just slows. A combine will pick up less crops. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, see, that's bad. Oh, no, I did know that, Bob. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So the tractor just slows down. Okay, well, that's good. But either way, that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for Sapiens over on YouTube, and then back here finishing this up on Twitch. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you is. Later, everybody.